Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise, with Trae Young shooting from the logo and setting the table, and John Collins banging on people's heads. Collins said, "We're definitely going to have the best pick-and-roll chemistry in the league for years to come." We'll see about that, guys, but they are very promising.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And above-the-rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And, Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the center. And for Atlanta, Young in the backcourt. To his side is Herter. In at the forward positions, Reddish and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young dishes to Collins. Collins a screen on Schroeder. It's stolen by Davis. And here's Schroeder. Pass to James. LeBron is doubled. And here's Gasol outside. Second shot opportunity. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Now here is Young. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Schroeder with the ball. Last game he had 12. LeBron passes to Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to James. Over Reddish. Nice shot by James.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Young with the ball. Picked up by Davis.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also, possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
The first one falls. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And here's Davis for three. Good on the triple.
Never out of character. Anthony Davis never worried about who's guarding him. He just plays.
Back to Young. Collins a screen on Schroeder. Young dishes to Collins. Yes, that goes in.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's James. Caldwell-Pope kicks to LeBron. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 points so far.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none. You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Here's James. Again, Los Angeles.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young, no good. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside. Driving the lane. Basket good. 7 points in the game.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
Schroeder against Young. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
That free throw good from Young. Leggy played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Young with the steal. Reddish the pass to Collins. Passes it to Reddish. Young looking around. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Anthony Davis third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
On defense, Atlanta leading by 5. Back to LeBron. Over Reddish. LeBron, no good.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Schroeder kicks to James. Back to Schroeder. Will it go? Good, and the assist goes to James.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
Young passes to Herter. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Now Capella. Last game we saw him score 13. Now the pass to Herter. Clock at 6. Another three for Atlanta.
You need a three to answer back. Herter's a good guy to dial up.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Boston Celtics. Herter passes to LeBron. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. The three from Davis. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Outside Collins. There's the dish to Young. 5 on the clock, and he drives in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And that one misses. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Dennis has put a lot of work into his jumper. Pulled that one off nicely.
Young passes to Collins. Young against Davis. Young drives in over Davis, and it comes off the front of the rim. Lakers trail by 6. Schroeder outside. Davis inside. He's against Young. Davis finds Schroeder. Here's Horton Tucker. Another shot and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Offensive rebound. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. 8-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Collins looking around. Over to the left wing. Here's Capella. That shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now here's Schroeder. He has 6. Atlanta leading by 6. And here's Young. Young is double. Here's Collins.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Solomon Hill comes in for Reddish. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Young. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And so Collins nails both of them.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Rondo finds Gallinari. Back to Rondo. And stolen by Harrell. Pass to Horton Tucker. There's the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Rondo passes to Gallinari. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Caruso, the pass to Davis.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Out to the wing. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Passes to Okongwu. Rondo with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Two of Rondo's greatest assets. Very strong for his size and very comfortable operating in the paint.
And there's the pass to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis puts it in.
Playing inside out, AD is the guy to do it with. Tremendous accuracy in the paint.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Now Rondo, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. 1:25 left to play in the first. Great D that time from Davis.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
It's Kuzma penetrating. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Agility and body control. Kuzma using both to his advantage to score on this drive.
Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Caruso, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Outside Rondo, inside. Okongwu with it. Harrell on him. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Caruso. Pass to Davis. And the shot is good. Davis has got 9 points.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Davis is the pivot with Kuzma by his side. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for 1.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good, James. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks leading. Now Young, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Drives to the hoop. Ripped away. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. LeBron right side. From 16 feet away, he cans it. James has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
This is where LeBron is so dangerous. Has the size, has the vertical to kill you from mid-range.
Gallinari passes to Young. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Collins checked in for the Hawks. Marcus All's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Capella goes in. Count that bucket.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
That's good from Capella.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now here's LeBron. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Kuzma. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Herter. Young passes to Herter. That 3 off the mark. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Trae Young. Great showing for him last season. Second in assists. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Now, here is Young. 16 points for him.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Here's James. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Free throw drops for James. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Great natural. Instincts of LeBron, good decision maker on the pick and roll.
Young up top, he's guarded by Schroeder. A shot by Reddish, no good. And here's James, he'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Driving inside, and LeBron throws it down.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Gasol. Dishes to James. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Schroeder finds James. Back to Schroeder. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Here's Herter. And Young, here we go. Over in the corner, Reddish. Here's Herter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. The Hawks trail by 7. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by James. Gasol passes to Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Outside Collins. He dishes it to Young. 6 to shoot. With the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His moves get Trey inside. He's able to take the shot despite the aggressive D.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Gasol's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here is Young. 18 points for him. Into the lane. Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Washington Wizards. Shooter passes to Kuzma. Capella against Gasol. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Reddish has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He kicks it to Young. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Schroeder. And the pass to Reddish. Lets it go from deep. But they'll get another chance. He takes it in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
A strong element to Cam Reddish's game is his counter moves that leave defenders helpless.
The Hawks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
First one falls for him. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Now here's Harrell. Pass to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Good on the 3-point shot. Schroeder's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Rondo dishes to Reddish. LeBron with the block.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. To the inside, and Harrell slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Rondo kicks to Reddish. Hawks passing it around. Outside Cowan. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Harrell finds James. Picked by Harrell. LeBron with it. Okongwu covering. No good. Shot missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
James outside. Schroeder against Rondo. The drive by Schroeder. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shooting one. And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari comes in for John Collins, and it's Hill in for Reddish.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Gallinari. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Gallinari's got 6 points.
Even though he does a lot of spot-up shooting, Gallinari can put the ball on the floor and create for himself.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Over Gallinari. And it's Davis missing. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's Hill on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
One of the more instinctive passers over the last decade. Rondo quickly locates the open man.
Now here's Harrell. His last outing, 16 points for him. And Davis puts it in.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Drills the three-pointer.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Davis with a screen on Rondo.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 26 points a game. Last year, 9 rebounds and almost 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense.
And he knocks down the first one.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skilled forward with size has struggled because of health.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Tony Snell. hits them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's the three. Kept alive. Here's Davis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
Outside Rondo. And here's Schroeder. He's got 15. Floats it up for Davis. The alley-oop layup. Very well done. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Rondo kicks to Gallinari. Down low. Okongwu with it. Harrell on him. And it's Rondo penetrating. It's good for his 2nd make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
What passion from Rondo on that drive. Just relentless on how he takes it straight to the defense.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Pass to Caruso. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the 2nd quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the 1st.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rondo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Schroeder looking around. Passes it to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups and knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
I know it's his 17th year, but this is LeBron at his best. Consistent, high-energy play, making the presence felt on offense, all while setting a strong example for his teammates.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. 3rd quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Inside, it's Collins and Capella. Young in the backcourt. To his side is Herter. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Count it. Good. Schroeder's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers.
The defense collapsed on him, but Schroeder found the right angle.
Here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Schroeder, 17 points in the game. To the middle, he's looking for LeBron and finds him. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Reddish. Off target with his 3. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
It's stolen by Davis. Schroeder with the ball. There's the pass to LeBron. Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated, and it's been that way all night.
The feed to Collins. Back to Young. Young is double. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game. Lakers leading by 9. James outside. Gasol's in the post. Back to Davis. The 3. Up again. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 19 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Young, here we go. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
And they double up LeBron. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Young. He's got 21. And stolen by James. Schroeder, left side. Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Young is double. Here's Herter. He's got 6. No good on the triple. Gasol finds Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for Kentavious Caldwell Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
The first free throw is good. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate. Fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Here's LeBron after the made shot from John Collins. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. The 4th spot held by Trae Young.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now LeBron. 22 points for him. Back to Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
That one goes in. Young's got 23 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
LeBron has doubled. Here's Caruso. The Lakers with the ball. Driving to the basket. The wide open look here for Kuzma.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 12. It's stolen by Reddish. Pass to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, James trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
The fans are loving it right now. AD has been incredible tonight.
Poked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Herter. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 12 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hill comes in for Reddish. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. Lakers leading by 12. Caruso looking for an opening. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Kuzma. Here's Harrell. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Harrell's got his second bucket.
This is Montrezl Harrell. Strong offensive rebounder with the skill to make good on the second chance.
Hill passes to Young. Misses the 3. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Shoots from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Young, no good. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Inside, and Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Now, here is Young. 23 points in the game. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
That free throw, no good.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Young. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Rondo. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low. Here's Herter. Clock at 4. That one drops for him. Herter's got 8.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Here's James. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here's Okongwu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. James looking it over. Pass to Horton Tucker. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 15. Outside Rondo. Gallinari with a screen for Rondo. No good with the triple. The Lakers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. James dishes to Harrell. Back to LeBron. Kuzma outside. The three buries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Here's LeBron. Gallinari making his last shot.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. First in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. LeBron James, number 1. Second is Trae Young.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Here's Caruso. Yep, that one goes in there. Caruso's got 5 now.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Rondo finds Gallinari. 1:14 left in the third. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Gallinari missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Caruso. That one's not going to go. Hill with some nice D. Keeps it alive.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Hawks. Passes it to Herter. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Kuzma passes to Caruso. LeBron outside from deep three-point range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Rondo. Ball's knocked loose. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. And Los Angeles guys shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And it's LeBron missing.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Los Angeles holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Hawks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Harrell is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McKinney in at the 3. Now here's Knight. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers controlling the game. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here is Cook, and there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because I think they're on to something if we could get that, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. And here is Hill. Following Markieff Morris's three, Okongwu kicks to Knight. Outside Rondo, jacks up a three. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
Cook looking it over. And stolen by Okongwu. Outside Knight. Outside Rondo. Driving in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rondo's got 5 points now this quarter.
The craftiness of Rondo makes him a tough cover in pick and roll sets. Just when you think he's going to pass, he'll surprise you with the shot.
Cook. The shot off that time. Rondo with some nice D. Kicks it to Okongwu. Knight passes to Hill. And here is Knight from deep. Morris with the rebound. Here is Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Gasol. Morris dishes to Cook. Hits the three-point bomb. Cook's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Knight sets the pick for Rondo. And Gasol sends it back.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Knight. Collins comes in for Okongwu. Reddish, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for the Lakers, Davis is checked in for Morris. James comes in for Alfonso McKinney. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cook. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. For three, Hill nailed from three-point land.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's James, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Young with the ball. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, and then he felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Now LeBron after the missed 3 from Cam Reddish.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Collins, and Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
Back to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Schroeder passes to LeBron. Schroeder outside, 5 on the clock. And it's Davis missing.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
Young passes to Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Now here's Schroeder. Davis setting the pick for Schroeder. Going inside. And it's Davis missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Fernando, the pass to Goodwin. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Huerter comes in for Hill. Young is subbed in for Goodwin. James checked in for the Lakers. Here's Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go. Straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Knocked away and stolen by LeBron. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Schroeder passes to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Schroeder missing.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Here's Huerter. That one doesn't go. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Here's Davis. And it's good for 2. 23 points for Anthony Davis.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Schroeder against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Huerter. Shoots over Schroeder, and Huerter gets it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Huerter passes to Reddish. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there, I agree. Now, here's Reddish. After the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. So for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins, and Tony Snell subbed in for Reddish. The Lakers also changing it up. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis, and Cook subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Young outside. Lets it go with a three. Drills it from outside. Young's got 28 points for the game.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
For the Hawks, Knight's checked in for Capella. Hill comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Goodwin subbed in for Young. The Lakers also changing it up. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Gasol. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. To the wing on the left. Knight looking it over. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Snell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Even though Tony Snell is an efficient shooter, he's never finished a season scoring in double figures.
He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Cook. Here's McKinney. Morris finds James. Morris with a screen on Hill. 4 on the shot clock. Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Around the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Morris. Davis comes in for Alfonso McKinney. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Quinn Cook. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Capella with a screen on Schroeder. And Young kicks to Capella. It's stolen by Schroeder. Outside, Davis. To the inside. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Outside Collins. Passes it to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Atlanta. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. On the wing, James. And there's the drive.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Atlanta's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Got a hand on it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And the Hawks with possession here. And Young, here we go. Oh, that's blocked. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell Pope with a screen for LeBron. Over Collins. And too long on the shot.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Young, and he converts the layup. Young's got 33.
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.